Hi everyone, and welcome to another weekly update. Today's Sunday, March 6th, and I've got some exciting stuff to go over with you this week. But first off, we want to start this update by recognizing the top riders from last month. And we had a number of them that hit that $60,000 minimum to earn bonus. So let's go through the list. From the Almaden store, we had Gabriella, Karen, and Barbara. In the Elk Grove store, we had Dino and Teresa. Pleasanton store, we had Sarah Jane. In the Rockland store, we had Lisa and Tammy. In the Santa Clara store, we had Angela and Ernie. Okay? Now, there's two people that had outstanding months, so I want to recognize them individually. The first one was Bill Sprigassi in the Pleasanton store. Bill had sales over $98,000, which is just awesome. And then we had Miss Margot Savio in the Rancho Cordova store with sales over $115,000, which is just an unbelievable number for the month of February. So keep up the good work, guys. We're only going to get busier as we get closer to springtime. As you know, we always say April 1st is our favorite day of the year when it comes to business, because that's when we get into that spring mode and we actually see traffic going up and more orders. So keep up the good work and take advantage of the advertising and all those customers coming in. Okay, now what's new and what's coming down the line for later? First thing is, the new Armstrong racks are coming into the stores. Now you're going to recognize that there's two new products, Duality and Duality Plus or Premium. Now these are fiberglass products, okay, which is the way the industry is starting to go. Obviously you're seeing it in the Mannington products. Congoleum's had it for a while, so it's important that we get more comfortable with it and understand it and the features and benefits. So I know that Armstrong, Judy Balzer with Armstrong, said they're going to be around to all the stores to do PK trainings on their products. So take advantage, ask a lot of questions, and get really comfortable with it. Now, when you get the Armstrong rack, you're going to see that it is massive. It's probably about 15 feet long with big samples, and it's just it's a very imposing rack, if you will. And you're going to say, boy, why is that? Well, actually, that rack is only for certain dealers that are preferred or master dealers, which Armstrong chose us to be one of them. Now, what that means is that we get A, special pricing, B, that we get the big rack, C, they're going to do training with our installers. All our installers that do the Armstrong products will become Armstrong certified. And D, and really important for us, that we'll be a preferred store and be listed on their website as like a master dealer. So as Armstrong advertises in the springtime and stuff, hopefully that'll drive people to their website, which in turn they'll find us and come see us because of the master dealer. It's kind of a nice compliment that Armstrong, one of the largest flooring manufacturers in the world, chose S&G to be one of their premium dealers. Kind of a nice pat on the back for all you guys that are working at the store. So good job. Second thing we have going on, some new Max Windsor woods came out. It's called the Outbacks series. Now take a look at it because it's a little bit unusual. There's two different types. They have a chiseled edge product and then they have a smooth finish product, but both in the Outback series. Most of the products are chiseled edge, and when you look at it, it's a different finish or a different edge than what the traditional hand scrape products are. So as they go up in the racks, take a look at them. They're pretty competitively priced. They're like $627, $629 a square foot. Pretty nice looking, but it is different than your traditional hand scrape, so check it out. Okay, the Formica racks are on their way. They actually have them in the Bay Area, their Golden State locations, and as soon as the store managers can contact them and schedule installation and product training, they'll be up in your store. So we're really excited about that. Hopefully everyone's had a chance to finish off their display floors. We're changing out a lot of the laminate displays, so hopefully all the new ones are down, including some of the Formicas, and we can get those new racks in there and make the laminate section, fill it back up and make it look totally awesome with a great selection between the big name brands of Formica, Pergo, who else? Mannington, and then our homebrew, as well as the Armstrong. So we've got a really nice lineup in there in laminate land. What else coming up? This Wednesday, the store managers and the corporate side of things are going to be picking the new carpet products. Okay. Now, this year we're not going to have as many stock products as what we've had in the past. We're going to limit our inventory to about 25 top-selling SKUs. Over the last couple years, we haven't been getting the turns on the inventory that justify stocking the 50 or 60 or even 70 that we used to once upon a time. Now we're going to start with, like I say, it'll be 20, 25, give or take. If the year keeps building it as it's going, maybe we'll add some more. If we need to add more, we will. But we're going to start with a basic 25, predominantly in the lower end. Okay, what we found is when people are special ordering or people really shopping hard, they really want that specific color. And again, when we were stocking more SKUs a year or two ago, we just didn't get the turns on them. So we're going to kind of stay with the basic beiges. I know it makes the wall look a little bit drab, or everything looks the same, but remember, you know, that's the old 80-20 rule. They make all those carpets out there, different colors, styles, textures, but face it, the basic textured beige carpet is the #1 seller by far. So you kind of, with the inventory, you're forced to stock the things that sell because you have to get the turns on them. Now, our quick ship program, we're going to actually expand that to probably about 50 different SKUs. Last year when we initiated the program, we were very limited to what we could bring into the program, or what they would stock on the West Coast and guarantee to have it for us was limited. This year we're going to have a much wider selection. So between the 25 stock products and about 50 quick ship products, you'll have access to 70-75 products that you can get basically in a couple days. So good for us on that. Something else we're going to try to do this year is balance the floor better. You know, in the past we've had products that were really expensive, maybe sometimes on a lower warranty. One that comes to mind is Top Shelf. Great product, 60-ounce nylon, but it's in an Eclay warranty and doesn't really fit there. It's too expensive, the warranty's not good enough. This year our goal is to balance the floor and have it make sense. And also balance the floors with a few more nylons and not so dominant on the PETs, and more consistency, if you will, throughout the different warranties. So as you know, when we order the samples, sometimes it takes up to 6 months to get them. So this is a process that we're just starting on Wednesday. So by the fall time, hopefully the floor will be more balanced and it'll be in place. Okay. Something that's really I'm excited about is we have been chosen by Shaw Industries and HGTV to become a preferred dealer. What that means is HGTV is coming out with some carpets being made by Shaw, as well as laminate and hardwoods that are going to only be sold through specific certified dealers, which S&G was chosen to be one. Now there's other dealers, but none of them are in our basically our trading zone or in our selling regions around our stores. So that's going to be coming down the pike in a couple months. I'm really excited about it. It's going to be, everything will be marked HGTV with the giant banners and all that kind of stuff. So again, another pat on the back to you guys. S&G was their first place that they thought of when they thought of Northern California. We were their only store that they really wanted, and they really made a big push on it. So that'll be advertised on HGTV as well as the Shaw website. So pretty awesome stuff. One other thing, or actually a couple other things. One is the 18-month financing promotion going on right now. Let's say a customer comes in and they don't want to use the 18-month financing and they want to use their own credit card to get airline mileage or whatever, and you're feeling like you need something to offer them to close that deal. Feel free to go back to last month's promotion where we took 11% off the material. Okay, now you can do either or, but we can't do both. Okay, so check with your store manager or floor manager, but again, we want to take every order. And then lastly, leading into that is about talking about staying aggressive. We want to take every order. We need to take every order. We want to do every job. We want to make every customer happy. We want to distance ourselves from our competitors, as well as we want to dominate our competitors. Okay. Right now, we've got our competition on the run. You guys have been doing a fabulous job, and if we keep that pressure on them, we're going to drive a lot of these guys under. Okay, so keep working hard, stay at it, take every order, and let's keep S&G at the top of the heap in the #1 position that we're at. Thanks for watching. Catch you next week.